Dog, guys, and welcome to another Gearhead's Garage production. In this upload, we're going to be talking about my recent purchase for the channel. So, right here is the Yerf Dog that I bought a couple uploads ago. It was actually upload for last. And it's right there in the place of the blue go-kart. There was a blue go-kart sitting right here. We had to get rid of it in a short amount of time to make room for this, and honestly, I can't believe that it fits right there. She's a little tight, but it fits. And I have not moved the tractor any. It is sitting right in the spot where it has been for the past probably month. I mean, I've moved it, but it's still generally in the same spot. But I can't believe how well that fits. But this is currently the lineup. The orange tractor to your right is a customer's. There is usually a red Honda four-wheeler right there. It is currently missing right now because it is currently at a friend of mine's shop getting worked on. So yeah, I can't show you any more this way because those are, they're customer projects, but there's also a few future projects sitting over there that I don't really want to expose yet. So we'll keep it on to this. Alright, so guys, I've got this thing pushed out into the sun so we can get a better look at it. And if you remember, about a year ago, I had an exact one of these. It was black. And I was wanting to build that go-kart and to, it was still going to be the same one, but, sorry, I'm slightly out of breath. This thing is a little bit of a hoss to push around with it being live axle. But, I was going to build it to be a little bit more capable off-road. Not like suspension-wise, but like as far as like carrying extra supplies, because certain things do break when you get in certain situations, and if you don't have the right parts to fix it, well, you're kind of SOL. I was kind of wanting to fix that on this go-kart for like bringing supplies and tools and whatnot. This is going to be the same deal. I'm going to pretty much make this go-kart into the one that I was going to build in the first place. But if you remember, well, you wouldn't know because I never really made a video explaining it. But after last year, the fall Busco Beach event with cars and cameras, Mini Mayhem, after that event, I'm telling you what, I was so trigger happy on a four-wheeler, it was unreal. And so, as soon as I seen the deal that I had seen on Marketplace on that little blue four-wheeler, that little Yamaha, I jumped the gun faster than I thought I would. And which turned to be one of the biggest money pits I've ever seen. And so we got rid of that after I put about $800 worth of crap on it just to get it to run. So yeah, just to well, that's parts and labor, but fair enough. This is going to be I think a much better build. I am also going to, the reason why I got rid of the blue go-kart is because I want this go-kart to be something that myself and my sister can drive, and she will want to drive it or whatever. It is not staying red, I will tell you that. I'm going to be putting some slightly more aggressive tires on the front and rear. I mean, the black one, I made a video of it. I took it up to a AAA, which is in Yadkinville, North Carolina. And I mean, even on the little stock Turf Savers, I mean, it had the same, the black one had the same tires, and that thing was a heck of a lot more capable than I thought it would be. But we're definitely going to be going to a slightly more aggressive tread on front and rear. I'm not exactly sure yet, but we'll see when we get there. Shocks, I might leave them alone. I don't, the way the suspension of this thing is designed, I can't really lift very much. So I might just leave the shocks alone. I mean, they're springy, but I mean, I don't know. It's definitely getting a 15 to 2,500 pound winch up front. Probably going to stick the same winch that's on the Seeger Suburban Mutt 3 on here because I just love that winch. The go-kart, the frame itself, as in like the tubular stuff, is going to be black. Sister wants a ragtop roof of some type on there, so I'm going to go to the local Harbor Freight and get a, because me and her have been talking about this off and on. I'm going to be getting a camo tarp. I'm going to make it into like a custom roof. But back here, the floor is either going to be a gray or a green. We're not exactly. She wants gray. I kind of think green would look better to complement the camo. But also because I'm wanting to do body panels on this, which are going to be green. Green is in like the green that's on Mutt 3. I'm wanting to do that forest green color. As far as the engine goes, I am going to try to mess with this little 6.5 Tecumseh. Not exactly the biggest fan of these motors, I'm not gonna lie. The throttle on this, I don't even know. It's weird. It is really weird. I'm going to try to mess around with it. This thing only runs on the gas that you pump through the primer bulb, it seems like, because it'll crank up fine, but it'll only run for like 1 or 2 seconds before it dies. Yeah, it's probably going to be getting a Predator 212 6.5 with a 30 series torque converter kit from Go Power Sports, because that was what was on the black one originally, and it ran fine. Unfortunately, it's going to mean getting rid of this original Comet setup, which I like this setup a lot, but the only thing is this is a different design than the 30 series from Go Power Sports. The Go Power Sports one actually bolts onto the engine, whereas this one still bolts onto the engine, but it's bolted in a different spot. So that's that. As far as the roof rack goes, I am going to be taking a set of bars and welding them from this part to this part to make kind of make the cage flow into each other instead of having this big open spot. And that's going to allow me, I'm going to stick a Rotopax on here, probably a 1 to 1.5 gallon to carry extra fuel. I'm going to be mounting 2 50 cal ammo cans, I think they are, the slightly bigger ones, on either side to carry storage as well as tools, whatever have you. I do want to carry a battery, obviously, for the winch. It's got to have power somehow. I'm not exactly sure the charging system I'm going to put on it yet, but I bought a battery box for the black one to go on here, but it's a little too big because it's for a full-size car battery instead of a little go-kart battery. So I'm going to have to figure out another way to do that. Plus, you know, I'm going to be putting the rotor packs right here because I'm imagining a bar coming from right here to right here. If I zoom the camera out, you might actually have to see my hand. So that'll be right there. A lot of plans with this thing. This is going, I want to possibly turn this thing into the winter build. Obviously, it's going to be staying red for a while because it would be kind of useless to paint it now when I'm going to be grinding on it and stuff like that and having to clear paint for welding stuff on it and stuff like that, when I can just do that, you know, when we get done with it, when we get it finalized. Hey, this is what we're looking at, this is what we're after, then go ahead and paint it. So I mean, I may paint, you know, little things here and there, but I'm not painting the whole entire thing probably until next year when it gets warm. But that's pretty much what we're looking at for right now. Yeah, this one's going to be a keeper. I should have kept the black one, but well, we won't talk about that. But yeah, if y'all like this video, if y'all are looking forward to this Yerf Dog build, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. A lot is coming to this build. So next time, we'll see y'all.